Hi guys, this is me, the Dragon Gamer, and today we're going to be playing some more Dragon Mania Legends. Now, I think it was before I introduced you guys to Dragon Mania Legends. However, now that we're back at it, we're going to kind of review how this game works. So first of all, the main goal of this game is to collect dragons and win battles and just create an awesome dragon land. So you can collect dragons and you can put them in habitats, and over time they'll create gold that you can collect over here. Oh, and I almost forgot, you also have farms that you can use to collect food, which is pretty cool. I got 5,000 food just from one farm. It's pretty cool. And look at that, I leveled up. Another thing about leveling up is that Another thing about leveling up is that the more you level up, the more habitats you'll be able to get, because you will be getting a lot of dragons pretty quickly, pretty soon. So besides creating an awesome island, how do you get dragons? Now basically, give me a sec. All the way over here, we have this thing right over here. This right here is the breeding den, I think. So basically you can breed dragons in order to create new dragons. And all of those eggs would go into the hatchery. Let's see this. A snow dragon, I think. It's a snow dragon. Now the reason why I know this dragon is because it's not new, I already have it. So for now, I'm just gonna sell it. However, say this dragon, it's a new dragon, and of course, if it's a new dragon, it'll just pop up right here. So, what is this? Ooh, an orc dragon. That's pretty cool. And you have to place it in habitats. There we go. Oh no way! I unlocked another dragon in the Dragon Codex. My goodness, there's a lot of things to explain. So basically, if you go right over here, this is the Dragon Codex. So basically, it's a kind of dragon. It's kind of like a dragon collection book. Think of it as like a gallery, or kind of like a book of pictures, only it's in a game, and instead of pictures of whatever, it's pictures of dragons. So basically, this basically shows all of the dragons you have and the dragons you don't, like say this one, which is the harpy dragon, and stuff like that. And what's pretty cool is that if you collect all of the dragons, like say this, if I collect the harpy dragon, I will get a snow pelt dragon. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I want to show you in the dragon is basically its rarity. So if you go to this info right here, you can see that on the top right corner of the info card of the orc dragon, basically you can see an R. Now, an R would be for rare. Dragons have different rarities, so it starts off at common, then uncommon, and then we have rare, then we have epic, then legendary, and of course there's some exceptions like bosses and limited time dragons and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And another thing that we've just come across on this island right here, which by the way, in order to oh man, I'm going to have to skip this. I think I'm good. However, there we go. Anyways, so basically, like I was saying, in order to get these islands, you need gold, which is this right over here. It's this gold right over here. And on this island, basically we have this thing right here. Now this is a temple. Now there are different types of temple. This is a wind temple. Basically, the reason why we need temples are because basically these dragons, as you can see for a dragon, this dragon is level 1 and you need food to level it up. And in some cases, the dragon cannot go above a certain level, like say level 20 or 30. That's where the temples can come into handy. if you have, like, say this, if I have 5 level 30 or more dragons with the wind element, I can upgrade this. So then the dragon level limitation would be 70 instead of 40, which is massive. So yeah. And of course, on different islands, we have like these types of things. Like this over here. Up, not there. Here. This is Magma's lair. Basically, on certain types of islands, there are these different types of like things and ruins that you get to explore. And over here, look at this. Over here, let's look at this. Looks like we have a treasure. And yeah, like I was saying, you can explore it, and then it'll take a certain amount of time, and you have the chance to find a seal. And the more seals you get, the closer you'll get into summoning Kronos, which is the massive dragon guy, who's kind of like the massive dragon. It's kind of like think of it as like maybe think of it as someone that kind of turns back time, because Kronos is able to kind of reverse time or actually move forward in time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, we have a treasure to open. Oh no, we didn't find any chests. We only found 14,000 gold. That's okay, it's better than nothing. Basically, as you can see, these are the recommended dragons. These 3 over here. That's why they want us to feed them. However, if we just send in random dragons, like say those, that's only a 35% chance. So yeah, we're just gonna leave this for now. But yeah, so anyways, oh come on, not another ad again. Oh, I'll have to wait. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and you also have a storage, and in the storage you get to kind of store dragons and decorations and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And oh yeah, and when you reach a certain level in Dragon Mania Legends, you get to kind of have a clan. You get to create a clan, and then you get to have clan events like kind of like clan sieges, like clan wars or clan races and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So anyways, let's move on from that. I'm just gonna ignore that for a moment. So let's think about this. Where else could we go? By the way, so there's also another thing I want to talk about, and that just kind of sprang to my mind. Ooh. And basically it's this right over here. So basically, what is this? Now, this is basically kind of a limited time kind of section. So we have the Pulsar Dragon. This is the Dragon of the Week. They'll only last until the end of this week, and it'll be gone. We also have the Dragon of the Month, which is a Gemini Alpha, which sounds pretty cool. Let's try to breed that, actually. We need a combination of the following elements: plant, water, wind, and fire. So, we actually could get that. So, let me quickly show you. These dragons have different elements, and these elements are not only good for breeding, but they're also good for fighting, which I'm gonna show right now, because it's actually it's probably best if I show the fighting, because I'm not sure, because just so that I can get that off my chest. Not that it's a bad thing or anything, it's just that I think that if you breed a dragon, you can't use the dragon in fighting. So let's go to an easy level. Let's do a boss. Oh yeah, and you get to fight bosses in the campaign. Yeah, let's just use these ones. Actually, let's make it a bit easier so I can show you for the sake of this. Maybe like we'll do this. Okay, let's fight. So you can see that we are actually using these elements for fighting. We have fire, earth, and water. This is cool. Oh yeah, and also another thing is you can actually change the speed. Let's just change this to normal speed. So this thing right over here, you can see that if I tap the water element, like a yellow circle pops up around the opponent. However, when I do an earth element, it's kind of like a damage sword and a red thing. Basically what it means is that you would get extra damage if there's a green sword, just normal damage if it's yellow, and basically it would be a weak attack. So like, let me show you. Let's see if we were to do just explosive results and whatnot, and we hit it perfect, that would only do 335. Of course you can miss. Yeah, let's just do this for now, because I kind of want to show. Let's just miss for this one, or not, but yeah, as you can see, it was a weak attack. If I were to do a weak attack, at first it was 300, now it's only 100, so you get the thing now. So anyways, let's quickly finish this battle, shall we? Okay, we gotta quickly finish the battle. Let's turn it up double speed. We got poisoned. Oh, nice. We defeated a boss. And at the end of every stage in a thing, you're offered to buy a boss, and yeah, it'll cost you gems, I think. Maybe. Let's quickly see. Bosses. Yep, they'll cost gems and whatnot. However, they can boost 10% of the earning rates. And as you can see, the higher you get into the campaign, the more, well, not the more, but the more expensive they get. But yeah, it's just pretty cool. So yeah, and also there's also a heroic mode, which is basically the same thing as the normal campaign, only it is, remember that boss that was level 6? This is level 25, so it's somewhat harder, and yeah. Like, let's try this one. That looks really tough. Let's see my best dragons. Oh, I think my best dragons could actually handle this. We'll see. Maybe not, actually. I might have not. I don't know. We'll see. This is gonna be crazy. Okay, so we'll talk about like the numbers next to the fire elements, but for now, let's battle. Okay. Oh. So yeah, as you can see here, there are green swords around these things. Oh my gosh! Wait, these are level 42. I'm a level 40, but like I said, there's also another factor that we'll talk about in a moment. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good here. We're doing. Oh no, I missed. Here. This is a lot better than using a weak attack. And we're using the water element for the last element. Perfect. We actually did it. And at the end of every battle, you get XP, goals, scrolls if you get 3 stars, and food. And we'll talk about the scrolls in a moment. All right, let's get back to normal mode, shall we? So let's talk about the scrolls. Over here we have the Dragon Academy. So basically, this is not again. Okay, I swear. Okay, like I was saying, basically we can kind of like train our dragons, which is pretty cool. So basically what we can do is we can create extra skills for our elements. So actually, yeah, let's do one that's already been. Let's see how long will this take. That'll take 3 hours. Why is that'll take an hour? We're gonna have to find Molly. 10 minutes. We could do Doom. That's only 2 minutes. Oh, all of them are 2 minutes. Sure. So, let's do this fire element. Now, as you can see, this dragon right here does not have any numbers next to its elements whatsoever. So, let's just spend a scroll. These are what the scrolls are for. And let's just kind of train him. And I'm just going to speed it up just for the sake of... There we go. So, now that we're done, let's get back to battle. All the way back. What's Doom? Looks like he's at like a level something. Let's do against this opponent. And let's have Doom. Okay. So now he actually has a 1. And for fire, if you put a skill on it, it creates explosive results, which means it would do... Oh wow, that looks awesome. But it would basically do... it would basically deal damage to every single dragon. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It just one-shot at everyone. And there's also another thing. Basically, you can get all the way up to level 6. That would mean if you're able to get to level 6, that would be called mastering the skill, and you kind of get to choose a mastery level. Instead of explosive results, now it's a slow burn over here. Like right over here. Over here. So you could do hot cold switch where you defeat an opponent, it damages all opponents again, or you could do slow burn that burns the primary target for 2 turns. So kind of like a poison with a skill. Anyways, I would like to also talk about this right here. See the star right here? And a whole new thing just opened. Let's start with breeding. So besides the normal breeding, you can have enchanted breeding, which actually gets you dragons, like different types of dragons, but then you would have to enchant them. Let's talk about that. So as you can see here, you can see all these dragons here. That looks pretty cool. However, basically what we can do is we could create like shards and stuff. I have no idea what they're called. Enchantment materials. And we can use them on our dragons in order to boost their health, their damage, and stuff like that. So that's probably one of the reasons why I won that last battle with level 42 dragons. Probably because I had these enchantment levels and those dragons probably did not. And yeah, in order to do that, you can fuse things, you can request things from your clanmates, and you can also battle in a league, which is pretty cool. And there's potions, and you can get those from cauldrons, and if you win a battle, you'll get a chest in which you get materials from, which is pretty cool. Another thing I want to talk about, and I didn't realize this as well, but you don't always have to go here by the star. You can also go here at the enchantment altar. As you can see, we have the fusion, we have the enchanting. However, we also have this one right here. This right here is basically the dragon's ascension rules. Let's read this. Ascended dragons go away forever. After ascending your dragon, you receive one type of enchantment material based on the dragon's elements. The element's type is selected randomly. However, some special dragons give you the full set of materials. The rarer the dragon, the bigger your chance to get the better materials. You can only ascend dragons that are quote-unquote duplicates, meaning that you have another dragon of the same type. You can only ascend the lowest level duplicate dragon. So, I do not have a duplicate dragon, but basically what it means is that you can put a dragon on the altar and then it'll go into the... What? Oh no. It'll go into what? It'll go into the vines. No, I mean, it'll go back to its origins. Back to its origins, and then the divines will grant you enchantment materials, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much, I believe, actually no, not yet done. We also have limited time events where you have a boss challenge and this thing, which looks pretty cool. you basically, it's kind of cool. Basically, you have to get the Gemini Alpha, and then you breed it with a Lilac Dragon, and you get a Gemini Beta. Not to be confused with a Gemini Alpha. And that looks pretty cool. But then, other than that, besides decorating, which you can easily just access from the store right over here, another ad for the third time. This is also the second time we also got this ad. But anyways, yeah. So basically, yeah, you have buildings. You have buildings like Dragon Vaults, Fountain of Youth, and stuff like that. The temples, and we have decorations. I mean, that's pretty much it, I think. Unless if I'm forgetting something. Besides also the arena, which basically is a multiplayer thing, kind of a multiplayer thing, where you can defeat teams of dragons to get points, to basically get promoted to higher leagues, to get more rewards. And I mean, look at this. This looks pretty cool. So yeah. And I think that's pretty much it. So basically what we're gonna do is this episode will just be like a review, and then next episode we would actually get into all the fun. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.